All right. Hello, everybody. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. I am so much excited to be here again, and I believe many of us were also excited to see me. I'm super excited because I'm here to share with you what I believe will tremendously transform your life. I believe what I'm going to share with you today, you will be happy you are hearing this. And I know for some of you, you're already eager, you are expectant about this. And I'm sorry for starting a little bit behind schedule. I need to reschedule because I had a speaking engagement somewhere. So, but we are here now. All right. So if you're live with me, I want you to tell me your name and where you are watching from, and do well to share with somebody today's event. Today's event. Today we'll be talking about vision board and visualization techniques. Vision board and visualization techniques. That is going to be our topic for today. All right. That's going to be our topic for today. So I am really interested. I'm really eager that we start. So please do well, share with me where you are watching from, and let us begin. Okay, let us start. So in few minutes we will start. In few minutes we will start. Just to wait for people to join us live. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Just like I said earlier, I want to talk to you about vision board and visualization techniques. Vision board and visualization techniques. It would help you, today's lesson will help you stay focused, it will help you stay motivated, and it will help you with aligning your aspiration. All right, it will help you align your aspiration. All right, so let's move on. Now, to start with, what are vision board? Or should I start with what are visions? Visions are sight, what you can see. All right. When we talk about vision, vision's root word is from optic. All right, or optica. It's talking basically about sight. So when we talk about vision board are visual representation. Vision board are visual representation for your aspiration and goals. So it's more or less like a picture where you have your aspiration, where you have your goals. Or let me say it's more or less like a map. All right, you having a map where you have your visions, should I say, properly documented. Maybe not properly documented, properly imagined. All right, or let me call it a picture gallery. All right. I remember when I was younger, our parents used to have like a album. Yes, an album where the pictures when we were giving birth to how we grew up and the likes are stored. It's just like a photo album. So that is what vision board is like. And the vision board acts as a powerful tool to clarify and motivate your journey towards achieving your dreams. So vision board acts like a powerful tool to clarify, because for you to achieve anything you desire to achieve, clarity is needed. You need to be sure. You need to be convinced on or about what you desire to achieve. After clarity, we are what? We have that it will motivate your journey towards achieving your dreams. So your vision board will motivate your journey. Because I used to say something there. No, there is a popular saying that says, "Out of sight is out of mind." All right, out of sight is out of mind. So I said, insight is in mind. That is, when you have it inside, when you have your vision inside, when you have a board that properly details your vision, then it will definitely be in your mind. So now let's talk about visualization. What is visualization? Visualization is a technique that engages your mind, or should I say, that engages your mind eyes to vividly imagine yourself achieving your goals. So to vividly imagine yourself achieving a goal, that is visualization, that you engage the mind of your eyes. All right, you close your eyes or you open your eyes, but it's better you close your eyes to avoid distractions, right? You close your eyes and you can imagine yourself in a yacht, or in your classroom, or in your bedroom, or in your restroom. All right, that you can imagine yourself in your. You see, one thing about visualization, I will still talk about it, is that visualization requires constant practice. Visualization requires constant practice. So by visualizing your success, you create a mental blueprint for your path. So when you engage in visualization, you see that, oh, you are excellent in what you do, you are better at what you do, you are the best at what you do. Basically, what you begin to do is to begin to create a mental picture of your success, of what you want to achieve. And the beautiful thing there is that if you can see it, you can get it. Let me say that again, that if you can see it, you can get it. Let us move on. Let's move on. Now, the next thing is, why are we so emphatic about vision board? Now, I must tell you, there is no single person who has engaged the principle of vision boards that has ever regretted it. I mean, vision board is one of the things that have no negative implication. So why vision board? Vision board encourages focus and clarity. When you use vision board, it helps you define and prioritize your goals. It helps you define and prioritize your goal, providing a clear roadmap to follow. You see, the beautiful thing there is this. Let me explain it better to you. Let me explain it better to you. When you have, or when you use a vision board, you know where to start your journey and where your journey is going to end. You are not confused about what is the next stage or what is the next point of action. You are so sure about the next stage, the next action you need to take. That is the beauty of vision boards. Or let me say, that is the first thing about vision boards. So focus and clarity. You are not confused. It is not ambiguous. The second thing is motivation and inspiration. You see, motivation is the fuel of success. Inspiration is the fuel of success. It is what helps to keep you ignited. So with your vision board, it serves as a daily reminder of your dreams. It serves as a daily reminder of your dreams, of boosting your motivation and inspiring you to take actions. I guess this is beautiful about vision boards. All right. You see, I'm going to teach you a simple way to create your vision board. All right. In fact, I'm going to show you a practical example on how to create a vision board. All right. So follow me along as we go on in this class. The next thing is that vision boards helps in alignment and manifestation. It helps you to visualize your desired outcome, such that whenever you are moving from your plan, whenever you are moving from your goal, it effectively adjusts you back to the right path. Vision boards. vision boards. Now let's go to the next conversation. The next conversation is how to craft your vision board. Now there are three main things that when you are crafting your vision board, you need it. All right. The first is image, or shall I say images. Select visual representation of your aspiration, of your goals, of your desired lifestyle. So, for example, if your vision board is about what you want to get this year, or the growth you want to achieve in your spiritual life this year, get images of things that depict that vision. Number two, words. Include quotes or quotations, include affirmations, include key phrases that resonate with your vision. Number three, symbols. Use symbol that holds personal meaning and represents your value and aspirations. So it could be, for example, if one of your goals is to travel out of the country, you can put the image or the flag of the country you aim to travel to, or you plan to travel to, or your vision is to travel to. Lastly, emotion. Now, this is very, very important. Listen, every actualization, every vision that is made manifested, all right, every vision that is made manifested is backed up by emotions. Anything that you see existing now is backed up by emotions. So you must be able to depict, you must be able to represent your emotions in your vision board. It could be a symbol, it could be emojis. I guess you know emojis. It could be a smiling face, it could be love, it could be affections. Okay? So that is that about, crafting your vision board. Now, let's talk about building your vision board. Now, the initial thing I spoke about is how to design your vision board. What are the elements that are needed whenever you want to design your vision board? But what I want to talk about is what are the factors, what are the building blocks of your vision board? The first thing is to define your goals. What do you want to achieve? And I tell you, you can have several vision boards. You can have vision board for your relationship. You can have a general overview of what you want 2025 to be in your vision board. All right. So define your goals. That's the first thing. The second thing is gather visuals. All right. Gather visuals. It could be when I talk about visual, basically what I talked about in the last slide. It could be images. It could be words. It could be emotions. It could be, it could be symbols. So make sure you gather visuals. Just gather everything. Oh, this one is going to fit well in my vision board. Okay, this quotation I listen to is going to fit well in my vision board. It is very important you gather visuals. And lastly, organize and arrange them. Okay, organize and arrange them. So I believe this is going to really help you when it comes to building your own vision board. All right. I want to quickly go to the practical session. All right, because I promise that I'm going to share the practicals with you, how to create your own vision board. So I'm going to answer vision board creation. Number one is to choose the platform. I'm going to use Canva. All right, Canva is a digital platform. You can use it on mobile. You can use it on system. I'm going to show you how to do it on your system. The next thing is for you to gather inspiration. So we are going to gather the inspiration together. The next thing is we are going to organize and design. And lastly, we are going to finalize and display. Okay, so I'm still going to come back to talk to you about visualization. I'm going to leave this slide now so that we talk about we design our vision board. Okay, so I'm going to come to my Canva platform. All right. Okay. So now this is Canva. So whether you are using this on your mobile or your desktop, typically you are going to see the same thing. So one thing interesting about Canva is that with Canva, there are templates that you can use. So now that you have an idea of what vision board is all about, you can go to platforms like this. It could be Adobe Photoshop. Ziado Photoshop that is called, but we are going to use Canva. Excuse me. So we are going to use Canva to design what we want. Okay, I hope you understand that. So now what I want to do now is on Canva here, I want to just type search for vision board. All right. So if you have a what's it called now? If you have a proper view of what you want to design, you can come to Canva and create it. But if I am to do that, I will have to start teaching you the basic design principles, and that's not what I want to do here. So I want to, just choose Vision Board 2025. So with Vision Board 2025, Canva is going to give me, can you see? It's going to give me quite a lot of templates. All right, so I have so many templates here, so many templates. All right, so basically I think I'm just going to choose this. Let me see if I can see. Look at this. All right, Vision Board 2025. You can add images of what you want to do. You can add text. All right, okay, I think I like this. This one has text. So I'm going to, just click on it. If you are using it on your system, let me start with this. When you are going for Canva the first time, you are going to create an account and you are going to go through the process. Then you come to where I am currently. So we have the vision board. Just search the vision board. Then you have this. This is exactly the one I want to use. Okay. And I'm going to customize these templates. So let's see. I just want to add music to this so that we can just listen to music as we go on. Good. So after I click customize this template, this is the place it's brought me to. So let me just zoom in so that you can see it very well. All right. So with this, you can add pictures. All right. You can add pictures of where you want to go, what you want to do. So for myself, it said love yourself first and everything else fall into line. So basically, we want to create a vision board for personal development. All right, so I want to create a vision board for personal development. So one of the first things I want to include in my vision board is I want to say books. All right, so I want to read personal development books. So basically, I will just click on it and I'm going to edit it. Read. Okay, I want to say read 12, maybe one book per month. Read 12 personal development books. All right, so on this section I'm going to add images. So I'll click on it. I'll come to images at this side. So I want to put the image. If you have a personal image, you can put your personal image here. So let me put someone. I want to search for a book, someone reading. All right, so I'm going to use the picture of this lady. Okay, so I think I have my personal picture here. Let me check. I hope it's not going to be too far away. So I'm going to upload. Okay, so I have my personal picture here. I'm going to add it here. So let me see whether I have another picture. Okay, so I have my picture. Okay, I have this one. I'm going to add this one too here. All right. Okay, so that's that. All right, so I'm just going to add all of them, my personal picture. So I'm telling myself read 12 books this year. So I'm talking about personal development. So basically, I want to also, or let me just say, all-round development, right? So here I am also going to include a session for what's it called now? I'm going to include a session for spiritual books. So I want to say read or study. Okay, I want to say just like I have in my own personal, I said I think I said 24 deep studies, 24 deep studies in the Bible. So this is a vision for 2025, 24 deep studies in the Bible. So I'm just going to add a picture of the Bible there. So I'm going back to photos. I'll add Bible. Okay. So I'm going to choose this picture. All right. So that picture, it highlights trust in the Lord with all your, okay. So what other thing again, which I can get comment from you guys. What other thing again do you think I should include in the vision board? Okay. So here I want to add, okay, let me add, I've added spirituality, let me add finance. All right. Now I've talked about studies and books. I want to talk about conferences. All right. Or let me talk about relationship here. I want to talk about attend 4 conferences. So attend 4 conferences. All right. So attend 4 conferences. So I'm just going to come here, search for pictures of conferences. But for you, you can, whether it's in a particular city or, conferences, you can put it there. You can even be made very, very specific. So I'm going to add this one here. I'm going to add this one here. I believe you understand, how basic the gist is all about. All right, attend 4 conferences. I want to be sure that I do this. So here I'm going to add relationship, family, and so I'm going to add relationship. So I can look for a quote on relationship. All right, let me get a quote. Let me get a quote on relationship. Relationship quotes. So just basically, it's just, all right, so I've seen one relationship quote. It said, true love story never have endings. All right, so I'm going to come back there. I'm going to add the quote here. All right, it said, true love stories never have endings. So I'm going to search for love. All right, so I'm going to add this. I'm going to add this. So, okay, I also, personal development, I also want to talk about maybe my podcast or something, right? So I want to say produce, let me say, like I have this year, I think I have about 60 episodes. I said 60 episodes this year 2025. So produce 60 episodes this year 2025. So I think I have an image of my podcast here. So I'm going to add it here. I'm going to add this one here. And I'm going to add this last one here. So I have produced 60 episodes this year. All right. So I'm also going to have, so I've talked about personal development. I've talked about, spirituality. I've talked about attending conferences. I've talked about relationship. I've talked about my podcast. So from this template I chose, I have 2 extra designs, all right, or 2 extra sections. So I'm going to add some things there. Okay, business. Okay, this one, in fact, I like this one. Say, grow your business. So I have my business. So I think I have my business logo here. Let me see whether it's very close. All right, so I found it. So grow your business. I've added my business logo there. Okay, good. I even have some of the trainings I've done in the past. So I'm going to really add it to that section. All right. So basically, I hope you get the gist. Now, if you are using a mobile phone for this, you basically just have to, when you click on the image, you see a place there that it shows to replace. All right. So all you just have to do is to replace your, to replace the image there with the one you've chosen. Okay. So one last thing here, he said, don't think it over. Okay. So maybe this one is investment. All right. So what else can I bring to this? Let me just leave it like this so that we can go to the next session. All right. So one more thing I want to do here. I want to add, something big to show that this is vision board for 2025. All right. So what I just want to do is to add another text. So I'm just going to type T. All right. If you are on okay, don't let me just use that. Maybe that one may be a little bit somehow for those people. So you should see text here. Can you see my mouse? So I have text there. Okay. So I'm going to choose, heading. So all I want to tap is vision board. Vision board 2025. Okay. So I have vision board 2025, but I need to do something to it so as it's going to show or overlay so that it won't be covering anything really. Let me just put it on the top here. Let me see how it's going to look like on the top. Okay, it's not bad. So I am going to add a background. I'm going to add background to it. So I'll come to background here. I don't want it round. The spread is too much, just a little bit. I'm going to adjust the size. I'll make it 50. Okay. So, and yeah, I want to reduce the transparency. I just want, so I'll change the background color to maybe white. Yes. So that something, the thing below will be able to show. Good. So can you see this now? Vision board 2020. Maybe I should change the text color. What do you think? Let me change the text color to, what color do you think will fit well? Let me choose, let me see, how will blue look like? I think blue is not bad. Okay, I think red is a loud color. So let me see how red. Let me see red. Let me see, let me do it again. Red. Okay, so red looks, it's making sense. All right. So I guess you can see what we are doing here. All right. I mean, so that's basically all you just have to do. That is all. So you have successfully created your first vision board. Now, you can also do this same thing using maybe your cardboard, add pictures, add text, get a notepad. If you have a wall in your room, get notepad and listen. Just like I explained about vision board, when you are able to do this, you are able to make your vision to be clear. You make it, you are able to focus on certain things you want to do. It increases your motivation and inspiration. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. All right, let me know in the comment box. So I'm going to download this. Of course, I'm going to share it on Facebook so that for many of you that you want to have this as your template, you can have it. So I'm going to download it. I'm going to download it as PNG, and that is it. So now let's go back. We successfully talked about vision board right now. So let's continue our slide and talk about visualization. All right, let's talk about visualization. Excuse me. All right. So let's talk about visualization. Okay, so let's talk about visualization, how to practice visualization. Now, just like I said earlier, visualization involves practicing. For example, if I ask you to see yourself speaking to an audience of 100, all right, it might be difficult for you to imagine that simply because you are not practicing or you've not been practicing. So, but today I'm just going to tell you what visualization is all about, and hopefully you will be able to practice it. Okay? All right. So how to practice visualization? How to practice visualization? The first thing, just like we talked about when we are talking about vision board, define your goals. Define your goals. Okay. So the first thing is for you to define your goals. All right. Clearly visualize the specific goal you want to achieve. For example, if I am asking you to visualize yourself, seeing yourself in your sitting room, all right, visualize yourself, seeing yourself in your sitting room. That is a very specific goal. Visualize yourself, somebody gifting you 1,000 naira. That is very specific. So when you want to practice visualization, you need to ensure that whatsoever you want to visualize is very specific. Number two, engage your senses. All right, engage your senses. I guess you have about 5 senses: hearing, seeing, touch. What other one again? Touch, hearing, feeling, and the other ones you have. You know them, right? Ensure you engage it. Make sure you are fully present. All right. I guess I've spoken to you before about mindfulness. All right. I said mindfulness is fully present. Make sure when you are imagining or when you are visualizing, don't be walking. You can't be walking and visualizing. All right. You can't be talking and visualizing. You are not visualizing. Ensure that you are seated. You are present. Your mind is there. Your soul is there. Your body is present. Next is embrace the emotions. Listen to me. Listen to me. When somebody gives you something, how would you feel? You will be happy. So when you visualize, ensure you embrace the emotions. All right. If you are planning to pursue a goal, when you visualize, when you visualize achieving that goal, what will happen to you? You will be excited, embrace the emotion. And lastly, practice regularly. I can't say that enough. All right. Practice regularly. Practice regularly. You know, somebody said to me yesterday, he said, consistency precedes congratulations. All right. If you want to master, for example, if you're a speaker like myself and you want to imagine you speaking to a large audience, all right, maybe speaking to all audience where dignitaries are, all right, what you need to do is to practice regularly. It might be difficult for you to imagine speaking to an audience where dignitaries are at first, but when you give yourself to visualizing, all right, or when you give yourself to visualization, you discover that it becomes easy. And listen, I've said this before, that if your mind can conceive it, your body can achieve it. So practice regularly. Okay, let's move to the next thing, still under visualization. All right. Oh my goodness. I've lost connection. Please hold on. I've lost connection. All right. So let's take a short break. I guess you can still hear me and see me. My system is restarting. All right. So let me keep engaging you. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So it is important that you prioritize or you practice. All right. Again, define your vision. Of course, we are going to, have a practical session. All right, where you can practice visualization, because if you can conceive it mentally, it is going to be easier for your mind to achieve. You see, I love a quote. I found that quote recently. It says, if you believe you can or you can't, you are always right. All right. If you believe you can do it, or if you believe you cannot do it, you're always right. Actually, the battle is actually the battle of the mind. If you can effectively convince yourself in your mind, if you can effectively convince your mentality about the possibility of achieving certain things, oh boy, then that is it for you. All right. So I am encouraging you, give yourself to practicing this regularly. Define a specific goal. Okay, what do you want to see? You want to see yourself achieving 7 A's or 9 A's in your WAEC. So maybe, for example, you are a student and you are planning towards writing your examination. You are a student planning towards writing your examination. How do you do that? See yourself. Now, it is not just about walking yourself through writing, through the sources. It is actually walking yourself from where you are to where you want to be. It creates what I call mental layers. All right. It creates mental layers. Before you now start doing what you are supposed to do, you already know what you are supposed to do in your mind. Okay. So my system is back. Let me power it up again so that we can continue from where we stopped. I think basically the next thing I want to do is to practice visualization. All right. Practice visualization, and we call it a day. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things in today's conversation. So engage your senses. I said engage your senses to vividly imagine the details: sight, sound, smell, taste. All right, taste and feelings associated with your goals. I don't know whether you know that it's actually scientifically proven that the sense of smell is closely related to the sense of taste. Okay. Some of you must have smelled or perceived a good food and you are tasting it. you are smelling it, but you feel like, oh my God, this food is sweet, and you've not even tasted it. I believe many of us we might be in that category, right? So because the sense of smell is related to the sense of touch, the sense of smell is related to the sense of touch. Okay, so make sure you engage your senses. Feel it, smell it. What are the people around you at that time? What are they saying? What are you perceiving? What are you seeing around you? In fact, you can be very detailed to detail what you can see around you, what you can feel. Okay. So now let me talk to you about how to practice visualization. How to practice visualization. Just like I said about vision board the other time, what did we do in vision board? We started with the building blocks. All right. So, but just like visualization, so I gave you the building blocks. Now is how to practice visualization. Listen, it is easier for you to practice visualization while closing your eyes because it shuns distraction, it aids concentration. Next is for you to imagine your goal. What do you want to do? You want to read a book in a month. All right. The next is to embrace the details. Engage your senses. Focus on the sight, sound, smell, and feelings to achieve your goals. Sometimes before you get to that goal, you may have to cry. You know that it's going to require a lot of pain. It's going to require a lot of hustle and struggles. All right. Next is to maintain the vision. Hold the vision in view for a few minutes. Concentrate on it. All right. Concentrate on it. And I tell you, if you are able to achieve this, this is going to help out. Okay. I know some of you are really excited already. So let's practice this. All right. Let's practice this. What's the first thing? Close your eyes. Make sure everything settles down in your mind. Just close your eyes. You can even take a deep breath. You can breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Out. In again. Out. Now, imagine a goal you want to achieve. Just one. It might be difficult for you to figure out the goal. Just one goal. Imagine how you will be able to get there. What are those things you need to do? Just see it. Take yourself there. Immerse yourself into what you are saying. See the number of people that you need to talk to. You need to engage. They need to engage with your product or your services. Somebody recommending you. How excited you are. Now, hold on to it. Hold on to that excitement. Hold on to that emotion. Okay. I hope that was easy, right? Visualizing your success. I want you to review regularly. For you to make this experience, what you are learning today, to last long, do it regularly. Practice visualization daily. You see, we live in a very noisy world. All right. So it is important you practice visualization daily. Take a few minutes every day and imagine your success. And of course, be flexible with it. All right. Listen, if you are able to clear it in your mind, it is going to be easier to bring it physically. And lastly, action step for visionary success. Create your vision board. All right. Create your vision board. Ensure you practice what I taught you in this episode. Create your vision board. Number 2, visualize daily. Don't forget to visualize daily. Do it daily. Close your eyes. Focus on a goal. Embrace the emotion. Practice regularly. Close your eyes. Focus on a goal. Embrace the emotion. Practice regularly, and stay inspired. All right. Subscribe to this channel. Listen to my podcast on Spotify. Make sure you surround yourself, create an environment that will constantly or continuously inspire you. All right, create an environment that will constantly or continuously inspire you. Okay, so once again, I'm so much excited that you joined. Okay, so I'm so much excited that you joined me on this particular lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are able to learn one or two things. on how to create your vision board and visualization. Listen, visualization is very, very important. Visualization is very important. For some of you, the key to actualizing your goal is you creating a vision board. Make sure you can have a board wall like this, and make sure you are seeing it every blessed day. All right. Again, remember my quote that insight is in mind. All right. When you have it in sight, it is definitely going to be in mind. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to encourage every one of you, do well to subscribe to Live Growth with Olafisoye Ige. Subscribe to Live Growth with Olafisoye Ige. I mean, your life will tremendously change. Your life will tremendously change. I speak about spiritual growth, all right? I speak about personal growth. I mean, personal growth. Your life will definitely not be the same. This year, we started with a series, and this year is coming to an end right now. And I think today or this week is where we released our last episode talking about monthly reviews and monthly goal reviews, planning rituals. All right, you need to listen to this episode. These episodes are less than 10 minutes. All right, so you can listen on a go. So go to Spotify, search for Live Growth with Olafisoye Ige. Okay. I want you to also, if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you are not watching on YouTube, go to YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe to Live Growth with Olafisoye Ige. I mean, subscribe to Live Growth with Olafisoye Ige. Doing this is going to, encourage us to create more content, and it's also going to help people to listen to what we are sharing. I believe you have learned a lot. Make sure you go to YouTube, like, comment, just throw in random comments, ask questions. I would really love to answer your questions. All right. We've come to the end of today's lesson. I am so much excited to be with you here. Until another time. When is this going to be another time, right? Until another time, we'll be seeing. Okay. Until another time, we'll be seeing. My name is Olafisoye, and have a blessed week ahead. All right. God bless you.